Yeah, man, the doctor would take it too long, man. I just cut this shit out myself, man. Hear me? I ain't got time to wait on nobody this shit, hear me? What time there, man? Time to play ball, man. Put your cleats on, man. Put your helmet on, your shoulder pads and shit, man. You gotta see me, man. Yeah. Slime ball back, man. I stumped it.
He was with us. Dagamespitter, y'all subscribe, like, share the video. That boy Trey Slime out of Memphis. He cut the bullet out of his face after being hit up about 3 weeks ago, going on a month. And you know, he's saying he ain't have time to be waiting on no doctor. He ready to get active. And by him cutting that bullet out of his face, for him to do it that easy, it was already pushing itself out anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was able to do it so easy like that. The bullet was already pushing itself out, and it does that at times. Cause something went wrong, yeah. If his hands was real dirty, bacteria could have got in his mouth, and yeah, he got an infection from that. So that's what he got to be careful on, like hands being dirty, putting his fingers in his mouth, like that. Other than that, he alright. And yeah, he ready to get back active. He telling the ops put their cleats on and they shoulder pads and they helmet on because he coming. You understand? In which, you know, he just talking tough because that'll make sense. They already got their cleats on and shoulder pads. You the victim, not them. They already got their cleats and shoulder pads and helmet on. You coming out the hospital. They coming out the trap house. They coming out them cars, hopping out on feet. They already got the cleats on. You need to put your shit on. You the one who got to get ready. They already done damage. You the one who coming out of ICU and the hospital bed and all this stuff. But you know, nigga got to sound tough. But this is why I say he a high risk. And he ain't cut the bullet out of his face to get back in that studio, make a hit record, go crazy. You know, turn his Spotify up, turn his catalog up, turn his YouTube up, shoot a whole bunch of videos, network, try to get out of Memphis. He ready to put his cleats on, or he telling them to put their cleats on and shit like that. Like, niggas won't step on him. They mad because you still can talk. Yeah, they mad because you still can talk. That's why they give you a face shot. Like, they was trying to end you. So you already know they ain't scared of you. So you ain't scaring them like when you say that. Put your cleats on, your helmet on. Bruh, they came in North Memphis, Ridgecrest. Dudes don't be doing that. Dudes don't be dropping their nuts over there like that. So, like, it sound good, though. But this is why a label like Def Jam shouldn't sign him. A label like Atlantic. Labels like Interscope. Why would you do that? If you do that, you put a life insurance policy on them. You give him a 360 deal. You don't give him the best deal. No life insurance policy. Just, you know, give him, you know, the greatest deal ever. Nah. Because he care about the streets more. He too tied in. He too deep in. He ain't got 1 foot in the streets and 1 foot out. Nah, he got both foot in the streets. He may got a pinky toe. Yeah, he got a pinky toe in the booth. But, man, both of them feet in the streets, man. That's what's going on with him, man. You know, if he had a big hit record right now and it made him millions of dollars, all it would do is have him catching up to God quicker or have him catching up to that sale quicker. That's all it'll do. You know, he a YN. Now, what I can say is, though, it don't seem like he backing down. It don't seem like he's scary. You know, it seem like he ready. He know what he signed up for. So what he need to do is focus on not just get back, focus on not getting caught lacking, switching up how you move. trying to make the most money you can make in the streets, and since you're gonna be in it anyway, and from music, trying to impress the label so they can look over the dumb shit that you're doing and still sign you. Building your team. You ain't on none of that. You ain't trying to build, you ain't trying to get no engineer, hire you some cameramans, how you find you a couple producers, not just one, a couple producers, build you some studios, get you a top tier lawyer, a music lawyer, get you the person that know how to mix and master, get you the best, find you the best manager, get you an assistant manager, get you some mentors. You ain't on none of that. You trying to go home and get your Draco and get your binary switch and your switches on the back of your Glocks and shit like that. That's what you on. You know, you on that North Memphis. You on that North Memphis type of time. That what going on. You got a lot of smoke out there. And it's waiting for you. You're not nothing to be scared of. On a one-on-one tip, one-on-one gunfight, one-on-one fist fight, you ain't nothing to be scared of, Trey Slime. Especially if you beefing with older guys. So if we gonna be 10 toes down in the streets, you gotta make your ops respect and remember your name. You gotta bring pain in these streets, man. That's what you want. Cause you don't want no deal with CMG. You don't want no deal with Paper Rap. Yeah. You don't want DJ Paul or Juicy J to come sign you. You don't want that. You don't want no major deal. You want them hats. You want the fitted hats. You want the lids though. So you need to get more tactical. You need to practice on your defense. We know you'll pull the trigger. We know you'll slide. But what about when they spin back? That's what you need to focus on. Since you wanna, you wanna be a crash out. Well, you need to be the best nigga that's tactical. And yeah, that's about war. Because it ain't like you playing with no rookies. It ain't like you live in the city where niggas ain't gonna return the fire. They ain't gonna spin back. They ain't got no hats. You don't live in no city like that. So whatever you want to do, they own. When you call them bitch ass niggas and they soft and they ain't like that and they ain't got no hats, of course you will say that because you're on the other side. But you know it's not true. You know they get down just like you or even worse than you and your crew. So yeah, man, you got to go federal, man. You got to go federal. You got to go supply guns in the hood to your members. You got to flood the market, the drug market. You got to stay on point. You got to watch out for these dog ass hoes. Yeah, you got to watch who, all that pulling up at female houses on a late night because it's 2, 3 in the morning. You can't be doing that. You still recovering from a face shot. You can't afford to be taking all these bullets, these 7.62s. They going to rip you apart. These FMJs, they going to go through you. You can't afford these shots, man. These 223s, shit like that. You can't afford that. You got to learn how to skip a hoe, man. Don't get caught up because you hurting. You want a female to rub your back and nurture you and hold you and shit like that, feed you, make you soup and shit. Nah. You better find you a real one. Better find you a real one. They ain't tired in this bullshit. They really love you because I'm telling you, you play with these dog ass hoes. You never know what backdoor you. We don't know what type of money your ops get. These females, they broke. They need an opportunity. Yeah, you got a name and you got the clout. But this nigga over here, he got 10 bands. Or whatever he gonna do for it. And they gonna, yeah. Gotta be real careful, man. You need to bulletproof them cars, man. That's what you need to be doing. Because you at war right now. So you need to be spending all your money on war shit, man. Lawyers and war. So we gonna crash out? I bet. Lawyers and war. So yeah, you down to your last 200,000. Nigga, take 100,000, get you a bulletproof car. Stop playing. You want to even make it hard for these dudes. Move out the city. When you come back to the city, you spend. That's what you own. After you spend, you leave back out the city. Till the feds come get you, we're going to spend the bread with you. You drop them videos, we're going to turn you up. Till the feds come get you, we're gonna turn you up. You wanna crash out? I bet. So that's what you want, and you need to make it harder. Don't be standing out on the block, North Memphis, South Memphis, like you can't be touched, like you can't be seen. If you could be seen, you could be hit. If you could be hit, you could be killed. Stop playing, man. It's a lot of steppers like you that think like you. A lot of hardheads that's in that graveyard. Wherever they burying the Memphis dudes at, it's a lot of goons, demons, dudes that had 5 hats, 4 hats, slick niggas, shiesty dudes. They all in the graveyard, man. They was tough just like you. They was cocky just like you. They could fight better than you. They was better shooters than you. They was better robbers than you. Some of them was better rappers than you. They had more money than you, and they still in that same grave. Thinking ain't no more room for you. Satan gonna always have more room for you. Satan gonna always have more room for you. He waiting on you too. He been waiting on you. He mad. God gave you another chance. God gave you another chance, but you still want to cause hell on the streets? I bet. Bet. You keep doing Satan work, you'll get your little rewards for that until your time up or till you get locked up. You get your little rewards. You'll get them little dog at holes. They be in the motel selling WAP. Yeah, top you off. Yeah, you'll get your jury. Yeah, you'll get to ride in them scat packs and them Hellcats. You'll get to spend the money at the at the clothing store, buy all the shoes, eat the soul food restaurants. Yeah, you get to go to Privé and all this stuff. Get your cookies and all that stuff. Yeah, you get to do all that stuff. Go out of state a trip or two. You'll get your little rewards. But it's only a matter of time. 12 of hell. 12 of hell. So don't think Satan ain't gonna share that ball. Yeah, you can get out, catch you a hat or two. You may hit somebody innocent. Yeah. You may hit somebody innocent like they hit the little boy. Yeah, you may catch you a hat or two. You may get up 3 or 4. Yeah, but Satan gonna share that murder ball. Best believe he ain't stingy with it. He ain't stingy with it. He ain't stingy with it. So yeah. We see that you can take one and you still tough. It ain't changed you. You still tough as a bitch. So yeah, I like that about you. I like that you ain't gonna change. Yeah, I like that, man. Yeah, I like that you ain't gonna change. You gonna stick with it, man. You gonna stick with it. So yeah, man. Get to it, man. Get to it. You tell the niggas to put their cleats on, they shoulder pads and all that there. All right. Say no more. Just stand outside. Stand on the block like you was doing. Put another baby life in danger. Put more kids' life in danger. Go back out there, stand on the block. They'll come back at you. They'll come spit at you. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you're going to make a couple mamas cry, and then your mama going to cry. So you need to go ahead and put that life insurance policy on you. Go ahead and tell your people what you want to wear when you pass away. And yeah. Unless they close casket you, and they do you so dirty where it's going to be closed. But yeah, you need to go ahead and have them talks with your family. Hey, when I go, you ain't going to live to see 30. Or you're going to get that L in the penitentiary. Or you may can get 5 to 7 because you're going to get caught with a switch or a blick. You may get lucky like that and get caught with a switch, get taken off the street for about 8 years, 7 years. How you want to play it? Because you're going to have to ride with that thing. Police going to be pulling you over because you ain't going to stop at stop signs all the way. Or when you stop at the stop sign, you're going to go over the white lines a little bit. And they're going to pull you over. You're going to think you stopped at the stop sign, but you're over the white line. So they still going to pull you over. Your tent too dark. Improper lane change. Your tail light out. Your license plate light out. Their light out. Smoking in the car. Yeah, you're going to make a mistake like that. How you want it? Because you're going to be hot as a firecracker. You letting everybody know what you're going to do. Because you can't help it, boy. You can't help it. So Satan knew you was special. He knew that you weren't going to let him down. Yeah, he knew that. He waiting on you, though. When you was born in that dash, and when it's going to end, What that dash gonna read? You gonna cause hell on these streets? Make sure you tell Jesus and Allah that, so they don't let you up in there when it's your time. And that dash in the middle, when you was born, and then at the end, that dash, you cause hell on the streets. Tell a nigga put their cleats on, all that. Yeah. You got a baby hit behind your mess, behind your drama. Yeah. You living your raps. That's what the fans like. That's what the bloggers like. Yeah, you already know Allah disappointed in you. You already know Jesus and Buddha and all them. Jehovah, they all disappointed in you. Yeah. But Satan not. Yeah, Satan not. He ain't disappointed in you. You doing a good job, man. He think you stupid though. When you get down there to hell, they gonna all call you stupid. While they torturing you, they gonna say you stupid over and over and over and over again. And you ain't gonna be the greatest that done it. You ain't gonna be the greatest out of Memphis that done it. As far as like causing hell in these Memphis streets. Yeah, you ain't gonna shock nobody. You ain't gonna, ain't nothing impressive that you're doing. The greats that already done damage. The greats. So yeah, man. Cause your little hell. And whatever happens, you're gonna get out the way. And the next gangster gonna come up and take your spot. So you need to go ahead and make the most music that you can. Shoot the most videos. Yeah. And go ahead and plan this shit out the right way. And make sure you have enough money. When it's time to bury you, we don't need no GoFundMe's and none of that. Make sure you stack your paper or get your policies on. Yeah. Because you going back in that field, man. You going back in that field. The nigga got to see you. If you were smart, you would keep rapping, get out the way and see your boys. Let them see them. And you get rich so they can see you on TV. They can see you on, at the award show. But you don't want that. Yeah, you done fell in love with the action. You done fell in love with the action. Yeah. You better bulletproof them cars, man. How long you want to live? How long you want to live for? Now, asking to see 30 years old, you asking for too much now. You hear what he's saying? He want to live to see 34, 35. He want to get old as Boosie and them. But you asking for too much now. But you asking for too much. Do you want the hats right now or not? This is what Satan can promise you, Trey Slime. Nigga give you about 3 to 5 more hats. I say about 2 to 3 hats, about 4 or 5 shootings. You done shot about 4 or 5, 6 or 7 dudes, you and your crew, and that's it, man. You asking to see 28 years old, 30 years old. I don't know if Satan want to give you that, man. I don't know, man, because you're too hard-headed. You got to be a little bit more smarter to, make it to them older ages, like Boosie and them. See, Boosie moved out of Baton Rouge. He moved out. You're going to stay in that fire, so, it's going to be a little hard. You're asking for too much. You're asking for too much, man. Do you want the reputation or not? Yeah, so all Satan can promise you is a couple more bullets in your ass, some jail time, a couple more hats. That's it, man. RP or free him and tell Satan thank you. He gave you everything you wanted. You wanted fame, money, clout, bodies, jail time, rank. He gave you everything. Jesus wouldn't give you that. Allah wouldn't give you that. So you lived a short life. Short life, died 23, 22, 21, 24, whatever. Yeah. We'll talk about you from time to time. Make a hit record so we talk about you a little bit more. What more you want? Goddamn, Satan getting you everything you want. What more you want? Is you praying and thanking him? Is you praying and thanking him? See, that's why you ain't going to make it to 30 right now. Talking about you want to make it 30 and shit like that. You better make it, your OG shit, your 30 is 25. You better, but Boosie say 25, you're OG. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. Yeah, so that's what it is. That's the bam bam. It's plenty more young niggas finna come up in Memphis that's gonna take your spot. They can rap just like you or better than you. They got a lot of beef. They gonna get beef. They gonna catch hats. They gonna get shot and survive. Some not gonna make it. Some gonna make it. Yeah, this shit gonna keep turning. This shit gonna keep turning. A nigga get murked, the babies born in the world turn. Yeah. A nigga get murked, the babies born in the world turn. So that's the bam bam, man. Yeah, man. Keep this shit Memphis though. Yeah, cause Memphis and you keep this shit Memphis though, man. Yeah. So yeah, y'all hit that like button, y'all subscribe. Y'all follow me on IG, the_gang_spitter. Trey Slime, you want to say something back? This is what I do. So we can do the back and forth. I can get darker with you. I can get darker with you now. Do me a favor and respond. Go ahead and turn it up. Do me a favor and respond. Yeah. Donate to the channel. $Dagamespitter704. He was with him. Gone.